Europe is Danilo di Luca, a former winner of the Giro, has tested positive, not for the first time, not for the second time, but for the third time. He's returned a positive test for EPO. He's been rubbed out of the sport, you'd think, facing a life ban. Can you believe that he's done it again?
It hurts for every other cyclist involved because the sport's been going through such a good transformation. A lot of things have come out and, you know, everyone's moving forward. And then you have this criminal, Di Luca, not once, twice, but 3 times. I mean, he's just a tosser. I can't believe that he can do this to the sport at this time, and we are moving forward. And I hope we never see this guy again.
Well, the funny thing is, he was on the verge of find a team, and all of a sudden the Vili Fantini team picked him up. They certainly regret it now. What goes through a person's mind, given the climate that cycling has been in over the last 6 months at least, since the Lance Armstrong dramas of last year? Why would you go through something like this? The test was done on April 29, just a few days before the Giro started. He obviously knew he was going to get caught. He's tainted the sport yet again.
Yeah, well, he obviously can't ride without it. That's the absolute first and foremost. He's obviously been doing it for a decade or more. He's had the sensation of riding on it, and he just cannot race without it. So, I mean, he needs to be given a life ban. End of story. And he'd be lucky if he stays out of jail.
Well, you know, it's interesting that a lot of the riders, the people in the cycling community have joined you and me in the backlash. So we're all screaming for Di Luca blood, aren't we?
Oh, well, I think he won't see his life's over pretty much. 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike is a life ban for sure. You know, there's so much disappointment in the peloton right now, I can tell you, because, I mean, OK, there's always going to be one bad apple in 100. He's obviously, it's not a true reflection of how the sport is moving forward, though, Tomo. I really honestly believe that.
I believe you too, Hank. Great to talk to you. No racing tonight, but we'll talk more on Di Luca, the Giro, the Dauphiné coming up, and of course the Tour de France on Sunday when we have you on Cycling Central. Sounds good?
Yep. Can't wait, mate.
All righty, so no racing tonight, but